Black Girl.
Yo.
Selling the fuck out.
It's me, the one and only Bodega, here with... Y'all can introduce yourselves.
Hello. It is your favorite, the Poetic Black Girl, and I am just a guest today on the Bodega Store podcast.
Why do you sound like you're introducing your podcast?
Because
she just had to do it.
Yeah, I could tell.
You mad?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my regular.
Yes.
I'm gonna do my regular. This is Jesus, y'all. I am a up and coming influencer. Right, I am.
She taught you that word? She taught you that word?
Listen, I already knew influencer, so don't. All right, but yeah, I am a personal trainer. You can follow me at Jesus Trains. Jesus.trains. There's a dot in the middle in between Jesus and trains. Yeah, for all your fitness tips. I do products. I do services.
You do products?
I do products. I sell them.
What type of product?
Hand forearm grippers, ab wheels, resistance bands.
Can I get a shirt? When you do shirts, can I get a free shirt?
You just want a shirt. That's it.
Yeah.
You gonna work out of the shirt?
Bodega Boy been talking about shirts all day long.
Why don't you want to work out in the shirt?
I feel like it'd be dope. Good logo.
With the logo?
Yeah, good logo.
You gonna wear Poetic Black Girl too?
No. I'm gonna put your shirt in the dryer.
What you say you gonna be for you?
I wear that shirt. Imagine me walking around with a shirt that says Poetic Black Girl on it.
I would wear the Poetic Black Girl shirt. If you make the shirt, I'm wearing it. I'm telling you, feel me? And it's gonna look great.
It sounds like a girl shirt.
Okay. You see, that's the problem with you. My
honestly,
brother, my young king.
I know,
I don't have shirts right now, so that's not even something that we need to talk about. But if you want you a self-care package,
Look at her.
Jason,
Look at her setting up the plug.
If you want some oil for that skin, Jason.
I love
skin
it.
is dry, but I love it dry.
You see how smooth the transition was?
I don't
Who's
know how
Jason?
the ladies would feel about that.
About my dry skin?
Yeah.
Oh, so
No,
you have dry skin?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
No.
Because I could help you if you got your little psoriasis.
Oh my
What
God.
vitamins you need?
All of
A,
them.
B, C, D, and E? Because I got you.
I need D.
That boy. Oh boy.
What do you guys want to talk about first?
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
What do you guys want to talk about first?
I'm down for whatever. So I'm
You
gonna
down
let
for
y'all
whatever?
choose.
Heard you.
You wanna say about-
we got
Want to start
like
with Logic and Joe Budden?
Logic and Joe Budden. Do you know of Logic and Joe Budden?
Honestly, I know that Logic looks Caucasian, but he's mixed and he's a pretty decent rapper. He gives me like J. Cole vibes, but also I think it's that's
Why?
like a
Because
he's mixed and he's a pretty decent rapper.
Wow.
J. Cole is better though.
I was about to say. I
Way
thought you was
better.
about to say J. Cole is a decent rapper. I wouldn't say way better. Feel me? Like,
I
cause listen to me. Like, Logic has his own lane that he's trying to do. Feel me? J. Cole has a different lane, and I feel like they both do well in their respective lanes of rap.
No, J. Cole's better.
I just feel like
You
in
see-
my
you
life,
see?
the J. Cole lane is
J.
much
Cole's
more
better.
relevant to
It's
what
better.
I've experienced opposed to the Logic
No, it's better.
lane.
You can say it's better. You know,
Ain't that something Joe Budden argued? Like, I can't relate to Logic.
He can't relate to Logic. Logic sounds like doesn't have soul to it. A lot of his points. I was watching the Logic's retiring, right? He put out his last album.
How old is
allegedly.
he?
He's 30. He got he got a son, so he wants to retire to be a father.
Dope.
I
Dope.
think
Respect.
there's a lot of there's too much stigma around the word retire.
Yeah, it's dumb. He's not retiring. He says
know
he's
what I'm
retiring,
saying?
but he's gonna come back. It's very obvious.
Okay.
we should bet
I'll
it
expect
because
that.
now we have it on.
You see, I'll expect that next
recording
album.
that you're saying he's gonna come back.
When he was on his interview with Paul Rosenberg from Hot 97, he was saying, he said, I'm gonna still make music. I'm just not gonna put it out. Oh, so I'm not retiring.
Okay.
But you are gonna put it out. Eventually, you are gonna put it out.
Yeah.
And then he's still he's doing acting, writing scripts.
Right.
And,
So he's retiring.
novels.
He's saying that he's retiring from one of his many careers.
Yeah, but
that's interesting. The last album he put out is No Pressure, and the first album he put out is Under Pressure. Right now, Under Pressure is the first album I've ever liked in the entirety. Like I've never liked any album like the every song
beginning to end.
Yeah, beginning to end. That was like the first album that I ever liked. The second was
he gets a lot of criticism.
444 by Jay-Z.
He gets a lot of criticism on the album because a lot of people says it sounds like Kendrick's "Good Kid, Mad City." That's a comic. And even one of the songs sounds exactly like a Kendrick song. I don't like that. I prefer his. It's gonna sound cliche, but I prefer his mixtapes. Because a lot of his mixtapes are
Give
like
an example of his.
Huh?
Give a name.
The name of a song. I haven't heard none of them in a long time. But like I know the name of the songs, like Young Sinatra 1, 2, and 3. Those are the projects. I liked them because they were like very boom bap, but they were also like very colorful and use a lot of samples and stuff like that. So
That's what's up.
But like I felt like going over to his mixtape, he was trying to be more serious, so he lost a lot of personality. Damn, what was I could say? So I was listening to, he was doing an interview with Paul Rosenberg. He talks about like, and then Paul brings up the fact that what do you think about Joe Budden's comments? And he goes like, he basically says, Joe Budden says some, his words are hurtful. He's one of the reasons that kind of led me to have a little depression. He's one of the people. He said that.
That's interesting because I believe there's there's some songs I believe in. I forgot what album it was. It was in Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, right? He kind of talks about how people be criticizing him, and that's what like causes his depression, and but he's like trying to learn how to like ignore that.
Yeah.
Right. But I think that's what the album that talks about it. But that's fucked up if that's really going on with him.
I think that like people are really quick to judge other people in like all facets of life, from being like a young person to a teenager to an adult. I think that it becomes even worse when you're two public people who are criticizing each other, because then it's like you have a big audience, and yeah, it sucks. So it's completely understandable that that I guess low-grade form of bullying that Joe Budden did led to him feeling depressed. But also it's a double-edged sword, because like with your fame, you have to accept that people are going to criticize you in public for everyone to have a witness.
But I feel like he shouldn't like feel too bad, right? Because from my experience, those who like listen to Logic, and I mean truly listen to Logic, like loves what he puts out. Like I listen to Logic, and I love like a lot of his projects. So I'm not necessarily a fan. Feel me? I don't like to be a fan of like any celebrity. Feel me? Because they'll let you down. Kanye West, no shade, nothing. But
that was a lot of shade.
That was a lot of shade. You want a shade,
huh?
You want a hug? You sound
I was never a fan. I like Jay-Z better, to be honest.
I like the College Dropout better.
He made a song about me. I heard.
Oh.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think he's being way too sensitive. Logic?
Whoa.
Maybe it's
I think he's being way
dude.
Because Logic is probably like, Logic sold out Madison Square Garden multiple times.
He said what?
He sold out Madison Square Garden multiple times. Yeah. He's a very like successful artist, and like no matter how successful you will become, you will get criticized.
Right.
Like you just gotta deal with it. Like the internet is not for soft people. That's it. He talks about that a lot. Like just like things that you can tell it just generally bothers him what people say. Like yo, fam, it's the internet. You're gonna take
But some people are just made up like that. Like he can't help the fact that he's sensitive. He's sensitive.
That's true. But if you know you're sensitive, like, or you know something bothers you, you don't have to look at it.
Sometimes you don't go looking for something and it'll find you. Like literally, if you just turn on your phone and you go to the news app, there's even celebrity gossip there. So like being a celebrity, you can only shelter yourself but from so much.
When's the last time you heard about Logic?
You see,
gossip?
I'm here with you.
Wait. When's the last time you went on your phone and you saw Logic on the news?
Well, my algorithm doesn't work that way because Google knows what I'm interested in.
When's the last time you went on your phone and you heard Logic news?
Something about Logic that happened. I probably something that I forgot.
He's looking up people talking about him actively.
Yeah.
You think he's looking up people talking about him?
Yeah, I think a lot of people do. I think a lot of celebrities do that. I think he looks at his criticisms and he looks at his criticism.
You see, if what you're saying is true, then something like I guess wrong with
That's like
him for the back
masochist behavior.
Yeah,
if
for the
you
lack
know
of
that
better.
you're sensitive and you actively seek things that are gonna make you feel that.
Because
But at the same,
But you know, we don't know. So
his last interview, he was talking about like when one of his other interviews talking about like, oh, they criticized me on this, so I did this, but then the next project I did something they'll like, but then they criticized that, then I did something else. Like fam, right,
keep on changing himself.
right there's your biggest problem. You
but
had
you
like
see,
several.
the root of his problem is like he is half black, but he looks white, and then he can't necessarily do or say some of like the mixed things that other mixed rappers get to do. So J. Cole, you know,
When he does
saying,
it comes off forced.
Yeah, J. Cole saying the N-word, right? He's mixed, right? And I think Drake, he's able to say the N-word and he's mixed, you know, but he's just got to sit there like the good white boy, even though he's mixed, you know?
I mean, I honestly think that if that is something that he struggles with, that's an issue that he's brought upon himself, because technically he has every right to exercise the freedom of using the N-word just like J. Cole.
But it's not even, I think it's bigger than the N-word.
Talk close to the mic.
I think it's bigger than the N-word. It's just like across all
He's not
spectrums.
accepting into the black
across
community.
all spectrums of being black. You know, his black
Maybe
card
he doesn't accept
isn't-
himself into the black community,
Hey.
because I think people accept you how you are.
Listen to me.
So if he's actively like, well, I'm black, and since I'm black, I can do X, Y, and Z, I think there are a lot of people who would receive him in a positive light, because it's like, okay, that's his truth. That's who he is. So possibly there's an identity complex within himself where like he's still not, because that's something that a lot of mixed people go through. They're not white enough to fit in with the white kids because they're mixed.
Yeah.
And they're not black enough to fit in with the black kids because they're mixed. So they don't know their space.
I mean, Logic welcome to my cookout if he ever want to pull
He's
up.
invited to the cookout.
He's
Invited to the
Cookout?
cookout, feel me?
He had to spit a 16th.
Facts.
I'm okay. He's not invited to my cookout.
You okay? He's not invited to the cookout?
He's not invited to my
Why
cookout.
is
Yeah,
he
he's
not in-
definitely not invited to
Why
mine
is he not
either.
invited
I mean,
to your cookout?
he could come, but I'm not going out of my... I just don't listen to him that
I'm
much.
not
So it's
searching out
like,
invite.
you know, I don't... He's not the type of person where I'm like, oh, yeah, I really, really like him. I want those vibes at the cookout just because I don't really
So
know him.
y'all wouldn't deny him the...
No, like he could have a
access.
plate. Like he could come. He could be
Okay.
somebody's +1, or you could
He
invite him
could
to
be
our...
somebody's +1. Like
cookout.
he can't just show up at the cookout.
I mean, if he does, it's okay,
Hey, if
but
he's
I
around,
didn't invite him.
and hey, can I get something? Like, you're gonna stick out, but sure, have a plate.
Yeah.
You guys,
some chicken.
Logic, you're welcome to the cookout.
There's some
You
potato
guys heard
salad in
about,
the cooler.
about Tory shooting Meg?
Tory Lanez?
Yeah,
He shot Megan. Is that what's going on? Or
yeah. Where you guys been? You heard about it?
like, wait,
Damn,
was
look at
that
you.
is that true?
Well, why you shaking your head in support? He never said anything.
I
but-
didn't shake
Wait,
my
wait,
head
time
in
out, time out.
support.
Wait,
Don't
no,
put
no,
that
no,
out
not in
there.
support. Like in disbelief. Like
Wait, time out.
'Cause
Is
that's
this true?
crazy.
Like Tory Lanez shot
of now,
Megan?
Okay,
yes, as of now, yes.
allegedly, Tory Lanez was the one who shot Megan because
in the foot,
In the foot?
allegedly she was
acting out.
turning him down.
No, not turning him down. Allegedly, they were together. So the alleged story is that
His short
him
ass?
is the alleged is that they were quote unquote dating or doing stuff together. They went to Kylie Jenner's house, or at a party that she was at as well. Tory Lanez or Kylie Jenner, they was giving each other too much attention. Meg felt a type of way, so she started like cussing him out, and then they got into an argument in the car, and then Tory pow in the foot. Apparently, she said it was ricocheted. No, I think she said specifically that. That it was no accident. Whoever she was attacked on purpose, and it was to hurt
with
her.
the intent to harm her.
Yeah, so
That's
she
what she posted
so she
on
didn't say it's
Instagram.
not Tory, but she's making it
She
clear to
didn't
say
confirm who it was,
Yeah.
but she did confirm the fact that somebody actively shot her with the intent to hurt her.
Yes.
And people are putting two and two together because Tory Lanez was arrested at the scene of the crime because he had a concealed weapon in his vehicle. So she shot. He has a weapon. He got arrested. She goes to the hospital. So
but he
there's
only
so many
he only got
stories.
arrested for weapon possession,
Right.
not for assault.
Was his weapon registered?
I don't know.
Because if it is, like, I don't know why you're getting arrested.
But not for nothing, I do want to point out the fact that Megan has a history of not pressing charges against people who have been harmful to her, and she's spoken publicly.
Speak on that. Like, yo,
at that point, the cops could still charge him for assault with a deadly weapon. It doesn't matter if she presses charges or not.
Right. But maybe things were happening so fast that they didn't have enough weapon to arrest him for assault. And if she's not saying, oh yeah, he shot me, it was him, whatever, then can they really say, okay, we're arresting you for assault when the person who he allegedly assaulted isn't saying anything?
Talking about though, what were these other times that she didn't press charges?
She could if the bullet matches his gun.
Right, but that would take an investigation. They would need to bring those. They would need to present those charges.
They're gonna do an investigation regardless. There's a gun and somebody got shot.
Right, but initially, can they really say we're arresting you for assault when they don't have enough information to determine that he really assaulted her with a deadly weapon? I think they would need to wait to figure it out. But I get what you're saying. But she was with her ex-boyfriend and he was physically abusive to her, and they had an altercation outside and he had hit her and she hit him back, and somebody called the cops. And when the cops came, the cops said, did he hit you? And she was like, no. And they asked him, did she hit you? And she was like, and he was like, yes.
Yeah.
So she ended up going to jail. And when she was she went to jail for assault. And then when she was in jail, she said she called him to come bail her out because she couldn't call her grandmother because her grandmother would have been like, no, you got on her case and shit like that. So,
you bailed her out?
I believe so.
That's funny.
I don't remember, though. She was sharing a story about it on her YouTube.
She came out the other day. She made it like an announcement talking about how she didn't like how people are talking about it.
I saw her. She went live and she was really
it's
traumatizing. Like, she started crying and she was saying that she doesn't like how people are making a whole lot of different stories and people are posting about her trauma for attention, for likes, for views, when nobody really knows the situation. And
this is the same issue I have with Logic too. Like, as soon as you're a celebrity, that's it. It's a wrap. Like, I'm sorry. You are like, people are going to say whatever they want. Don't expect any support and love from the internet.
It's the price of fame. Like, you get the fancy cars, you get the money, you get the crib, you get the recognition, you get the praises. But on the back end, what they don't like that they get is the criticism, is the rumors, is the gossip, is the fake friends. Because she was talking a lot about how she had fake friends who really wasn't there for her. And this was a wake-up call because now she knows not to give her good energy to everybody because not everybody deserves it.
I'm like, while they need like people to like address their emotions like in a supportive manner, right? For both Logic and Megan, they do have to realize like, yeah, people are gonna, kind of clown you sometimes,
You could be a nobody and people will clown you.
Yeah, you could be a nobody.
Literally, you have like 3 followers on Instagram, and in real life, people will clown you.
But as a celebrity, you feel me? There are literally spam pages being created as we speak to,
but they sound like
harass.
But they sound like brand new to it. When they talk about it, they talk about like they never realized this. There was a point that you yourself was not a celebrity, and you see what celebrities go through.
I think it's a wake-up call when you go through something major like that.
I can't wait for this podcast to be big, man.
I'm
gonna, man.
You're gonna accept the spam?
You think you can handle all the...
Yeah, 100%. You know how I know I can?
How?
When podcasts get like, let's say 10 followers all at once, it will you don't get notified. You have to go to your app and then it will just... Because if they notify you for each one, your phone will be too much notifications. There you go.
So you're saying, what are you saying?
Don't give me the notification.
So you're saying that if anybody posts a hateful comment, hits you up,
I probably won't even notice.
Okay.
There you go. You know how much work I need to do.
Hold on, because that's not even handle. That's not even necessarily handling it. Feel me? Because what happens to them is that they get to see what people are saying and hear what people are saying, right?
But I'm saying
how will you handle the situation when you see and hear?
I'm saying the way the app works. To see it, you have to see it.
All right. Forget the app. When you big and famous, right?
Yeah.
When you big and famous, and people is hitting your gram talking about Bodega Boy is bodega ass. I don't know. Feel me? How will you handle that?
LOL.
Yeah.
LOL.
in middle school, a guy would call me gay son, and I told him that's the most unlaziest and uncreative thing you can possibly call me.
Gay son.
In middle school, in elementary school, they would call me that.
What year?
I don't know.
If it's like 2012, that's pretty creative. Gayson? What?
That's lazy. If somebody calls me Gayson, I would look at them like you're I was called that in elementary school. We're now in middle school, and you call me Gayson.
They was calling you Gayson in elementary school.
Yeah.
What was he doing in elementary school?
Nothing. It was
being Gayson.
This was back when like being gay was like an insult word.
A long time ago. Okay. Yeah.
So like
a long time ago.
Yep.
Pretty much.
A long time ago. I mean,
so even to hear that word is like I was like, fam, that's like, come on, give me with your best shot. Shoot me.
You've heard Gayson for too long.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like, okay, what you got?
All right, but what about the first time you heard Gayson?
I thought I was lazy and uncreative.
Say word to everything.
To everything.
Say word to the cat you just got.
You don't even know that cat.
You don't even know that cat.
I know that cat.
That don't mean nothing yet.
That don't mean nothing yet.
You need like a good 3 days at least.
Please. You never fought over somebody calling you Gayson.
No, why would I?
Wow.
Because they called you gay.
The people laugh as people called you Gayson.
I thought they were all assholes and I walked away.
That's it?
I thought they were all.
You was the mature, high-roaded kid that just walked away.
Yes. Gayson is a lazy and uncreative insult. And if you laugh at it, I think you're unintelligent.
So, what?
I like that. I really appreciate this response.
So hold on. So, what about the creative and intelligent?
People are not that creative.
People are not that creative.
Have yet to this day have gotten an insult that made me want to react.
I mean, I guess that's subjective. You know
what? When I talk about Kuma, right? I used to tell him like every time like people would say I said something mean to them, I'd be confused because I might have said like the only thing I said that was mean is maybe I put a curse word in there. But I feel like if you get insulted by a curse word, you're unintelligent because a curse word is just a word. If I said something that bothers you psychologically or your insecurities, that'd be different. If I know you feel insecure about your height and I specifically make jokes about your height, that's different. But if I'm just calling you like a fucking idiot and you get assaulted by that, it's just a word.
You said a whole phrase, but I mean, I guess, right? For me, it's like people are entitled to feel a way about however they feel about something, but at the same time, the person who offended you is also entitled to not care, right? But at the same time, like, I don't know, like I'm skeptical about how like you'll handle things, once you've been in the same hot seat.
Yeah, I created BSU at my school, right? And the guy who was on the e-board had so much issue with me, he wanted to impeach me.
He wanted to impeach you?
And went behind my back to make it happen.
Did you get impeached?
No. Because we went to the advisors.
He went behind your back and failed.
Yeah. I'm used to being disliked and considered an asshole. I'm ready for this. Bring it.
So wait, you still like? Do you dislike the guy? Did you like confront the guy? Was there controversy?
Well, not when we had the last meeting that he was in, right? It because you could tell from his point of view, it's personal, right? Because we were discussing something. I forgot what it was. We were discussing about another event. They was talking about what location to have it in, and then I said, you know what? Because we keep going back and forth with what location. Let's just bookmark this conversation. Let's go to another topic. And then it was like the meeting was 30 minutes. It's like it was near the end of the 30 minutes. Then at the end of the 30 minutes, he went like, you know what? I don't like you. No, he went, you know what? I don't think you're doing a good job, and just came at me with a couple of things he thought I was doing bad. It was funny because one of the things he criticized me for was like, like how I brought another e-board member on board, and he kind of like said, and she said how I make her feel uncomfortable or how I'm taking advantage of her, and then he brought that up.
How you are taking advantage of?
Yeah, because she's because I wanted her to go to like a bunch of events and stuff like that. She was public relations. And her job was to go to different BSUs and different places and like rep our school's BSU, right? He attacked me for like how I handled that, and I looked at him and said like, but you're the one that wanted her to be in this position, and I took your recommendation on that. He went like, what? Oh, sorry, but whatever. As he was leaving, he said, I just don't like you. He just left.
Okay.
So by him saying,
this
I just don't like you.
This must be what it's like to be a politician.
Yeah.
Just like a whole bunch of nonsense.
Nah.
And then it's funny because when we went to like
crazy,
like all the advisors and stuff like that, they all pretty much just said, oh, he has done this before.
Oh, so he's the problem, not you.
Yeah. So, but the funny is, all my other e-board members, like, I was like maybe like they were like 2 years behind me. Mm-hmm. So this guy, like, I knew him as like he was known for having a temper, like a temper when I was a freshman.
Heard you.
And since then, he kind of like changed his personality wise, but he's still the same. He just doesn't have a temper anymore, or he hides it better. So the way like people my year see him, and people the rest of my e-board saw him was different. Because he's like, you know, he's seen like, oh, he's black and broke and, you know, pro-black and all this shit. But he hasn't done nothing in the school. So, and I'm considered an asshole on campus.
So you just a thick-skinned dude.
Yeah. Now, it was funny.
Are you a thick-skinned dude, or are you like just not in tune with your emotions?
My man doesn't even have.
No, I'm emotional.
You're emotional? That's what you just
I'm
admitted?
emotional, but people are so lazy with the criticisms. Like, I can't get emotional at this. Okay. That's so bad of insult that I'll feel dumb if I get emotional by that.
With proper critique, right?
Yes.
That's not even constructive, but it's proper.
Yes.
Right.
But the thing is, right? I make fun of myself so much. You really gotta think of something. Like, I have said so many jokes about myself that my advisor put me down, pushed me to the side. Is Bodega, do I need to talk? Do you need to talk? No, why? No, just some of the jokes you say about yourself, they're kind of harsh.
So
he's the most like self-depreciating person. Like,
and then I go to the corner at home and cry.
Okay, so let's talk about it.
Well, you're not my therapist.
Talk about what you mean. We could do this right now.
Would you see a therapist?
Would I see a therapist? Yeah, I feel like that's my biggest mistake in 2016.
Seeing a therapist?
Not seeing a therapist.
Oh, okay.
2016, you've had 4 years to get it together.
Trump's election, yeah, that's crazy.
I felt right now is that it's kind of I could still go, but I felt like looking back at it, because that's when a lot of stuff started hitting me at first, and that's where I really would have needed to talk to person. When time goes by, you kind of like calm down. Yeah.
No. I think as time goes by, it's easier to repress things. Like to forget about it.
You're right.
So you probably still have those same emotions that you haven't really worked through that you can with a professional.
You are 100%
You know what? You know
right?
what's required right now? It's like some introspection. Feel me?
I do this all the time.
Think about how you think and why you think about it.
I do this all the time.
Feel me? Like you all the time.
Yes.
All the time.
Yeah.
Say word.
Word.
Say word to the cat that ain't
word
even
to the
yours.
cat. Word to Oreo.
Heard you.
Word to his new house.
Heard
Yeah.
you.
Ew.
Heard you.
I felt I should that year I should have just really slowed everything down, because I was going through a lot that year, and I kept going through school and stuff like that, and I looking back at it, I should have like took a semester off.
You got any coping mechanisms?
Coping mechanisms? Yeah, self-deprecation.
So making jokes about that's the coping mechanism.
Yeah.
That's whack.
No, that's a great.
Nah, you need
Most
a.
people smoke weed.
Most people do smoke weed.
You know what's funny? I was in an event, and then we're like, "What do you do to make yourself feel better?" I went like self-deprecating humor. She looked at me like, "You can't put that. You can't write that."
You should try.
I like why?
You should honestly try more physical activities.
I do masturbation.
Oh my fucking God!
I do.
Babe, you're just gonna use the Lord's name in vain like that today?
So something that requires more than two pieces of your body. You know, some type of aerobic activity. Feel me? Work on your heart and lungs, and people be going out for jogs as coping mechanisms.
I don't have
feel
running
me?
shoes right now.
Huh?
I don't have running shoes right now.
You don't have running shoes right now.
Yeah, I don't. I have a bunch of Chelsea boots.
You have a bunch of these are what Air Force One.
Yeah, no, but look at these.
Air Forces.
These are holographic. I can't be running in this joint.
I mean, you can if
No,
you.
they're gonna
do you really,
stuff it up.
You really care about those shoes?
Yeah, man. I try not to wear them. I try to make them look good. I got these at Kif when they first came out, 2017.
What's Kif?
You don't know what Kif is?
Nah.
Nobody knows what Kif is.
Yes,
Nobody
people
knows
do.
what that is.
You guys don't.
Nobody knows.
Yes, people do. You guys are not hipsters. That's the problem.
Nobody knows.
Okay, I'm not a hipster. What the fuck is a Kif though? Like, is this a store?
It's a
A
store.
department store?
Like he
No, it's a
said,
store.
Burlington Warehouse or something.
Yes.
No.
Google
Kif.
Kif.
Nobody knows what
Kif
Kif
on where?
is.
Huh? It's in Soho.
Soho.
Yes.
Kif. You went all the way to
Is
Soho.
it national? Is
Huh?
there
I used to
one
work-
in Arizona?
Is there a chain?
Huh?
Is
There's like
there
3 or
one in
4. There's one
okay,
in
and
LA.
everybody
There's
knows
one
about
in-
Kif.
Yes,
And
Google
there's 3
Kif.
or 4.
Kif.
Google
Is that
it.
with two?
3 or
Is that
4?
with 2 F's or
No, Kith.
what?
Don't even pronounce it like
Kif,
that.
nigga.
Like
You said Kif or like Kif or?
I have a lisp. But don't start with
Oh
me.
my god.
Kif.
I have a lisp.
Okay, listen to me.
Okay, so Beyonce.
What's the next thing we talk
Yeah,
about?
Beyonce.
Uh-huh.
Or China.
China.
What else is on the list? What's my phone?
That phone is right here. This is an
You know
interesting
what?
screensaver
I'm putting
you
the
have.
time
Thank
on
you.
this.
You know I used to talk to this girl.
We got
You used to
another
talk to
20
this girl,
Yeah,
and
she-
you still got the screensaver
But she lives
on.
in London, so this is how this happened.
Okay.
right?
We got 20 minutes. I'm setting the timer.
I met her on Snapchat. Mm-hmm. She's doing her thing. She it was a premium Snapchat account, and she was doing her thing. It was okay. I wouldn't recommend her premium.
I'm not looking, but
Right. Don't fuck.
I hear you.
I heard that.
And now
you
we talked for a
loud-ass
bit.
bastard.
And she's cool. She hit me up the other day. And that's it. That's small. Just a,
Okay, so all of that happened, and now she's your screensaver. We
Yeah.
talking about Beyonce or China? What's up?
talk about London.
Nobody's talking about London.
London. I like the way he's. But anyway, China, it's flooding out there. It's flooding
I
out
think
there.
you meant like Black China.
What?
China's flooding. Okay,
China is flooding.
let it flood.
There are floods. You have the most
sad.
information about
It's
this.
sad.
It's sad.
I could tell you really want to talk about China flooding.
Honestly, I just feel like the world is a very messed up place right now.
Well, a
I'm
month
waiting
ago,
for the aliens to come and get me.
A month ago-
You are not saying this with a straight
Earth
face,
is-
bro. Like, what?
No, I'm laughing because that is my coping mechanism. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I laugh
Okay.
to get through the pain, but this is very serious. People are dying because their lungs are being filled with water and they don't have gills to really just get through this.
I
Does
love
this
how
not
she-
impact anybody
I
else?
love
Is
how
it
she had
just
to
me?
add the gill part. Like,
Yeah.
like I love.
you know what's
that.
funny
Like,
with gills? They still breathe in oxygen. They just use the gills to filter out the water.
well, there's actually oxygen in water.
Yeah, I know,
you
but when I was young, I thought gills they just I thought they breathe in water like oxygen.
She don't like the fact that we
No. You guys want to talk about gills instead
Listen,
of
I
how
don't-
humanity
I
is
don't
literally
know.
coming to an end?
I don't even know how
Talk
gills
about
work.
gills.
Feel me? But definitely, something is
you're-
going on in the world,
you're right.
right?
It's wrong
Something
of
is
us to
going
do
on in the
this.
world. There's been like mad heat waves going on just in New York. Feel me?
But it's the
Like,
summertime.
It is the summertime. Climate change is crazy.
real.
Feel
Yeah, I
me?
know.
Because it was snowing 3 months ago, bro.
Uh-huh.
It was snowing. There was no snow on the floor. I don't
In the
count it.
spring, it was snowing.
But it was hailing. But there was no snow on the floor, so I don't count it. You didn't stay on
and
the
you're
floor.
the problem. You're part
Yeah,
of
I
the
know.
problem.
Do you believe in climate change,
I don't believe in
Jason?
science. I'm fucking with you. I'm joking.
Babe, we...
I don't believe in science.
I believe in climate. Some guy came up to me. I said climate, global warming. The guy came up to me. Technically, it's
climate change.
it's climate change, not global warming. Because global warming implies that everywhere is getting hot. But technically, I'm like, man, you know what I fucking meant. Don't correct me.
Right.
Like, come on, dude. Like, same shit.
I've said that and had somebody correct me like that before, and I'm like, I'm on your side, so shut up. You know, like that type of shit. Go inform somebody who says they don't believe at all.
Honestly,
okay?
people that got knowledge can't wait to tell you about
I know, right?
Can't wait to woke people cannot wait to tell you about
wake you up. Woke people can't wait to wake you up.
All about the systemic racism. Any form of way they could tell you, they will get it through to you. Feel me?
But wasn't China like a month ago throwing out like all the Africans from?
They were like, honestly.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't go to the local liquor store for a while, because
karma's a bitch, isn't it?
It is.
But it's like.
No, because you always sitting up here.
Listen. One of my brothers is Asian, right? So we need to like
biologically.
No, like by just experiences.
By a not.
For me. Experiences. That is my brother. All right, and
where's this cat? He's not walk by. That has me concerned.
Yeah, make sure no one steps
How
on this cat.
How you gonna feel when you're not here?
Oh my God. Imagine, right? This is how where I am right now.
You see,
right?
I almost took this cat home with me, feel me? Because we grew like attached to each other.
Yeah, they were
right?
bonding a lot.
And I'm like, I can't take this cat home because my father will step on this cat.
Oh.
Like I see it. It's clearly going to happen. Like he's gonna step on this cat purposely, by accident. Who knows?
I'm not afraid of him getting stepped on.
You're not afraid?
You should be scared of him getting stepped on.
Because I know how my mom moves around the house.
Oh, she glides with her slippers. Yeah.
Sure. She don't. It's not enough. She don't lift it enough to like.
My father limps, and when he comes down with that hard limp, it's over, bro.
I hear the chancletas.
You see that chancletas, they got you good. You just flip.
Yeah,
Most she'll do is kick the cat. Feel me? I kick. Look.
Just slide.
Yeah, it'll just slide.
Yo, I'm telling you,
hopefully it scratches her.
I did. Oh my God. You lucky she speak English? Oh Lord. No. I kicked her cat. Feel me? By accident. Pepper, I kicked your cat.
You kicked her when you stepped on her.
I kicked your cat, bro, and
I like how we completely have not addressed China at all.
Listen to me, China. Listen, I'm sorry for all y'all losses, but I really don't have much information about China to really
China
speak on.
started this virus.
Chill.
I sound like Trump.
Black China though. What's up with her?
Oh, nothing. I just thought you meant Black China when you said China.
Oh, nobody cares about that girl.
A lot of people. You know what? Let me keep that to.
Anything you guys want to talk about? If not, we can wrap this up.
Beyonce's Black King. Ellen DeGeneres might leave her show.
Yeah, because a lot of people are complaining that her show is like it's not a good work environment.
How so?
She's an asshole.
How so?
Like when people walk in the room, they're not allowed to give eye contact to her. Shit like that.
The fuck?
Ellen?
She paying me enough to not give eye contact, or like
I don't know how much she gave.
Ellen?
Yeah, Ellen's apparently like is huge. Like there've been reports about it like throughout the years that she's just a complete asshole.
Complete asshole.
She's a diva, yeah. And a lot of people say like the way how she is on TV is not how she really is. She completely.
I was kind of figure that. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I've heard that she was a part of the Illuminati, but I also don't believe in the Illuminati.
How does the Illuminati work, guys?
I mean, I wish the mic can hear you.
I think you sell your soul to the DEVIL. Oh, so I've heard.
That spells
how much
mayonnaise.
do you think a soul costs?
A soul cost? Like specifically,
you can't put a price on it, and that's the problem.
I will put a price on it.
How much you think your soul is worth, Jason?
My soul now, or like a couple of years from now?
Right now.
Right now.
How much could I buy your soul for?
And I keep the money?
Yeah.
Just look at here. Do I invest it? Is it in bonds? No, I forgot everything.
I will say, right now, I think it's worth like 10 mil.
That's too high. Nah, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
I think that's a good price, 10 mil. My soul, my soul. Not just a soul, but my soul.
That's all, yeah.
My soul, 10 mil. In the future, maybe 100 mil.
Okay.
I'm a very smart man. I'm going to be worth a lot in the future.
Mm-hmm.
That was the cha-ching to signify how much your soul is worth.
Exactly.
But it also says $0.
That's good.
No, you just didn't see the ones.
All right, you got commas.
No, but yeah. And she probably might not come back to her show. This right now they're doing an investigation
About what?
into the complaints. They've been like verbal and sexual harassment.
Ellen?
Maybe not at Ellen, but at the Ellen at her show.
Like between like the studio members and whatever.
Between staff, it could be her staff. It was never specific who, but it just said within the show itself, there've been a lot of complaints about like the working conditions and like verbal and maybe some sexual harassment.
Are you looking it up right now?
You guys heard about what's that guy? Steven Weinstein? Not Weinstein. Wahlberg?
No, I just wanted to scream something.
What the fuck?
No, the guy that
Killed himself? Or?
No, yeah, the guy who hanged himself in the hotel. No, in prison. Who has the island?
Oh yeah, that's
Epstein. Yeah.
Epstein, yes, Epstein. Some document came out that what's his name? Bill Clinton went to his island and like he was served and like and the guy was hosting him and 2 young women.
Wow.
Bill Clinton was I definitely know Bill Clinton was in that island doing some freaky shit. Nigga got head in the Oval Office. Shame.
They got a picture with Trump and him together.
Exactly.
And it's like, yo, my friend said it the best. Why Trump really be chilling with all these villains? Like, in the there's so many like pictures with him just chilling with mad fucked up people.
Because he's with them, man. That's a clique.
Illuminati.
That's a lot of money right there, though. That's a lot of money right
between
there.
them, right?
But you know they all have dirt on each other. Like, I know you slept with that 13-year-old girl. I got a video right here. Yeah, you know that, but I know.
And this is why a BSU meeting is nothing like politics because they got shit like this.
Oh yeah,
feel me?
Yeah. So I know you did this. Well, I know you did that. So you know that's what happened with what's his name, the J. Hoover. He was the in charge of the FBI during
Hoover?
J.F. Hoover.
I don't know.
What's the name? Apparently, the guy who was in charge of the FBI when it originally started, he was gay.
Okay.
And then when he would go into like the clubs, he would go into the bathroom. He like was doing his thing with other guy. Like, and this club was ran by the mafia. And the mafia, they would put cameras in the bathroom so they could like blackmail celebrities and stuff like that. But then when they saw who went in the bathroom and got caught with this other guy, they took us over his head. And they blackmailed the guy and they said like, you'd never come after the mob.
Wow.
And this is back when like being outed as gay can like ruin your life. Maybe 60s, 70s.
crazy.
So, and no, it had to be the 70s. I think it was J. Edgar Hoover. And I think after the mafia like had a tape on him doing this thing with another guy in the bathroom of some club, like he made a public announcement that there's no such thing as the mafia. He never went after the mafia.
Huh.
And ironically, that's the reason he went after the Black Panther Party, because he couldn't go after the mafia.
That's fucked up.
Allegedly, I don't know. But that's what people say.
Yeah.
But I like to think it's true because this will be entertaining.
I bet.
Conspiracy theories be entertaining as fuck. Feel me?
All right. Anything else you guys want to talk about?
Peace, love,
Peace,
and
love.
happiness.
Brothers, we have got to come together.
Keys
Make this apple pie. Do or
to
die.
life.
Strive, succeed.
All right. I guess I take that as a no.
You know what? You know what?
Bye, guys. Have a good day.
I said
Later,
I was
later,
walking
later,
down the
later,
street
later,
in my
later,
6'4".
later, later.